Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcoming you back to Lovecraft Country and the Let's Try series, the Voting Block Edition. And this time around, we're going to be starting off with the second boat captain involved game in this series. The Sunless Seas unfortunately had a poor ending, but it's a sort of a spiritual successor in a way. We'll be playing Dredge, the Lovecraftian fishing simulator. Yes, you heard me right. It's kind of an interesting game. Popped in last year. I had my eye on it. And it came on sale. So here we are trying to determine what exactly it's all about. Now, I don't know much about it. I know you wake up amnesiac, but that's kind of par for the course of these games. And what's kind of interesting in the nature of synchronicity is that lighthouse, it's iconic, but it's actually kind of a hint to one of the other games on this list, the 5 that we'll have. Now, remember, you have to be a subscriber in order to vote for the next game. If this is the game that interests you and you want to vote for it, and you're not a subscriber, consider coming one for at least 5 weeks if you really have to leave afterwards. But and of course, supporters get additional votes because that is how capitalism works. But in any case, let's drop into another version of capitalism and try to become a fisherman within a Cthulhu-based universe. Cosmic horror and industry, they don't usually go along well together. Anyway, so let's rock. Dredging the depths. I grew up in a fishing village. I can smell it. Job listed. Angler wanted. I think it's the person who catches fish. Okay, so we're definitely crusty. Or that could just be the art style. Purple fog is never a good indicator. Well, I guess the game's over now. Alright, so there it is. Okay, it's kind of ironic we crash on the rocks besides the lighthouse. That's been a pretty thick fog. It's like Animal Crossing sort of place going in. The morning light fills your eyes. There will be voices. I will be making voices, this game. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Well, that was just, unkind of people not to pick my body up and do something, but there's a church right there. Looking at the dock. Wow. It's Monday. I guess nobody's awake yet. Okay, so apparently somebody is, just basically telling us a homeless person to get off their lawn, or off the street. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Ha! I'm gonna punch you. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but if a few locals... Just checking to see if it was like a hyperlink. I've had a few locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in light. Your suit added. Finally, I don't suppose you need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Greater Marrow. Okay, I guess we're clicking on undock. Move for... Okay, so we're going... Okay, because, no reason to check for a concussion or anything. Alright, cool. Okay, so we got to keep pressing the button. Okay. Great. Alright, so... Okay, press F. Move to a fishing spot. Look for splashes on the surface. Press F. Okay, disturbed water. Coastal. Boat speed. Catchable kites. Coastal. And this is our cargo, I guess. Press F at the right time. Blue mackerel. Species data added to... Okay, I guess we place her. Okay, cool. Okay, fresh, coastal, practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Okay, well, I guess... Okay, blue mackerel, another one. I'm guessing that's all we're going to be getting at this particular spot. We can leave it X. And another one, I guess, out here a little further. F. Alright, cool. Oh. Cod. Oh, right, cool. Place this one here. Oh, interesting. We're going to be like kind of an inventory vessel thing. Okay, discard. Where is our encyclopedia? Kind of would like to know. Oh, tab. There we go. Cool. Cabin. Pursuits encyclopedia. Blue mackerel. Caught 2. Practically worth enough to stay 100. Coastal. Cod. Plentiful and basic. Okay, no, we don't know what's worth. We do know how much bigger. Trawl plot. Aberrations. That's really going to be kind of interesting. An exotic. Abyssal. Ocean. We got a lot of stuff we haven't done yet. Okay, so yeah, page 1 of 86. Wow. Discovered 2 of 151. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Let's do another one quickly. Alright, cool, another cod. Gonna get complicated, isn't it? Alright, so let's, you know, try something else. Maybe there's one over there. Ooh, look at it all. Okay, cool. Let's try this one. Alright, disturbed water, stock high, coastal. Another blue mackerel. Okay, cool. Probably not worth going through. More advances. Time only advances in moving, fishing. Okay, so we can idle all we want. Awesome. Let's see what else we got here. It's, you know, it's 12, 1. What's this? F? Dock low. We don't have the right equipment for this spot. Alright, so we need to upgrade our ship at some point. Which means we gotta basically stick with the extra stuff. Okay, so cool. Around 5, we'll start heading back. Ooh, dredge. Oh, those ones require dredging. Different type of net is my guess. Okay, so what's gonna happen is we're going... we need to... Yeah, I'm thinking we need to stay near the docks, don't we? Not sure what those zipping things are. Probably important. Don't run into things, would you? Ooh, what's that right there? Glowing gold. Let's go check it out, you know? Feeling like we should. Oh, it's a message in a bottle, I guess. 20s. Okay, so grab tab. Cabin. Pursuits. Catch fish for the day. This is basically our to-do list. There were messages. Morning of the 7th day of honeymoon. And our okay, so honeymoon, different language. Morning of our 2nd day of the honeymoon and our 1st day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of the Merrow. I love the rocks here. Layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hand to the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed his boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. Okay, so female. I think he took more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. Yep, keep those superstitions up. They're up there for a reason. He wanted to throw away everything the old name of, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under the front of the cabin. I love it when he's romantic. Gonna like find out he killed her or something, aren't we? It's a pursuit. Okay. Met the mayor of Great Mara, who sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seems nice enough. Warned me back before nightfall. Said something about fog. Bit dramatic. Right. Cool. Let's keep going, shall we? See if we can do this one. Oh, gods. Wasting a lot of time doing this, unfortunately. I guess we'll just probably fish the heck out of whatever this is. Alright. Alright, another cod. Great. Awesome sauce. Ooh, yeah, we probably won't. Oh, wait. Okay. Factor lights by holding E. Okay. Alright, we need to start heading back, I'm thinking. Wait, where's our... Oh, there's the dock over there. Didn't have a good day, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that eyeball thing is looking a little sus. Let's head back. We didn't have a really good day, but you know, I was too ambitious, and that can be an issue, everyone. Don't remember. Okay, great. Eye of Sauron kind of thing going on over there. I'm sure it's everything. Make increase your panic, blight lights, and sleeping will reduce it. So we have sanity. Great. How do we dock? I'm using an automatic dock thing. Right, dock. Thank God. You step onto the dock at Red Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you the replacement values. Your vessel, yours to own. Oh, well, yeah. Animal Crossing coming back here, raccoon. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Loan and easy is not a word you ever want to hear together. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go to improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and saturated. Understood? Great. So we're essentially a wage slave for the town. Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Alright, $50 remaining. Fishmonger. Oh good, we don't have to manually walk. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air, and God, do I remember that from my childhood. Mom used to call it the smell of money. I'll let you just consider that. Haphazardly on a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? Oh, it takes a certain type to last out here. He's not a life for everyone. Anyways, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns or yards might pay you different. Boy, you've still got a debt outstanding here. I suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. Alright, let's, Oh, okay. We'll do this. 6 fish. Death adjusted. 67. Oh, whoops. I pressed all fish. Oh, well. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide to this town. Look here, I found this down the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Research part, curious component. Looks like it could be developed new equipment. We'll need an investigation at a dock first. Pick up. You can place it in storage. It's interesting. One last thing, our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Sorry, slipped out of it. Sleep. Okay, my storage and the shipwright. Alright, sassy black woman. Sorry, I'm just counting up the cliches as we go. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. Dredge. Achievement unlocked. Stitch reductions. Complete the introduction quest. You must be the first new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front and everything takes time to install. Also, if you're only damaged to the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gests to the hull. She'll get her voice eventually. Pin to repair. A number of wooden boards are well above the waterline are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Alright, repair all. Alright, cool. Rods. Buying these would be pricey. No damage needs to be done this time. Okay, we have what's called a basic fishing pole, which, we can sell for $3,750, but... do we want to? Put it in fragile, the rod is only capable of catching the smallest of fish, but... Simple skimmer. A lightweight rod suited to catching fish that live in the shallows. A small spool makes for limited reeling speed, however. And a weighted line. Strengthened lines can catch larger and deeper fish, which is kind of what we want to aim for. Now we have peculiar engine, 14 kn knots, miles per hour. There we go. There's the Navy. I got that one quickly. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whoever did that seems to be giving it more power than usual. But we can also add... Old rusty engine won't get far with this. We can add these as well for additional speed. More than what we want right now. Trawl nets. Lights. Okay, cracked bulb. What the hell do we have? We have nothing. You serious? And that is a research part. The component can be used to develop new equipment. We need a investigation at a dock first. Alright. Actually... what will this do? Better than the candle, just... Better than a candle just. Cloudy lens. Decent effort to shine in the gloom. I guess we're using a candle at the moment. Alright, so... Catch is shallow, but we want strengthened lines through larger and deeper fish. Still considered to be shadow. So, my guess is that we probably want to go with our basics for now. We'll, however, take this. And, okay, to cargo. Put it here. I'm going to see what we can do, anything with it. Alright, so. To repair mode, we don't need to repair anything. We're not damaged at the moment. And, yeah, we probably should do our light amount of fish. We should return to town. Okay, so what we should probably do is, let's research. Okay, research parts times 1. Flexible fishing pole. 45% fishing speed. Flexible design allows for more flexible fishing style. Hydraulic rod. Fishing speed 50%. Catches oceanic. Mechanical arrested reel allows significant catching of significantly larger species. Can't do any of these. So the question is, do we want... We have one part. We can do the hydraulic rod, which allows the catching of significantly larger species, which I think we will do, so we have, stuff. So... Okay, now available in stores, however. Now, we could have done, like, the improved outboard engine, that sort of thing. We'll get to it. We don't have any nets or pots. We just have rods and engines at the moment. Alright, so... Now what we're going to do is we're probably going to... Mayor? What can I do for you? I like to pay off my debt. I like to ask about the wider region. What happened to the last fisherman? Let's do that. The last fisherman? Well, he was unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was always so terrible, Captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. Shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he won't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? I'd like to ask about the wider region. Certainly, is there someone in particular you wish to know more about? Gale Cliffs. The main port over there is called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but have you heard much talk of it these days? I think there's a few people have left one way or another. Quite a few people have left one way or another. Is there any other area you'd like to discuss? Stellar Basin? Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on atoll built on a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you should fancy getting your hooks in some of those. And is there another area you'd like to discuss? Twisted Strand? I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog even during the day. You want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you go exploring there. Well, is there another area you'd like to discuss? Twist Devil Spine. Ah, yes, it's quite exciting, really. An active volcano among a city of ancient ruins. We'll be going there. That's got to be that shit over there. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water, which surely tear through your hull. What about the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment? You occasionally see it rumbling from here. Why are you still living here? Is there another area you'd like to discuss? I think we're done here. Now, what else can I do for you? Okay, so... Let's get back to fishing. We should probably just sleep for the day. Alright, cool. Alright, now, let's undock. 601. Alright, let's get fishing. Now, should we just go... Yeah, let's go for the low-hanging fruit at the moment. See how much of this we can actually get. Right, because it doesn't take up much space. You know what? Alright, more mackerel. I assume that as we fish out a place, it will become harder and harder. Depleted. Okay. We've overfished. Well, that just makes us fishermen, really. I'm going to go into beach how sometimes that works. But what we want to do is basically get as much low-hanging fruit as possible. Can't use this one. Good to know. And I want to get a faster engine, too. I mean, look how... It's like 10 o'clock already. Alright, Sue. Missed. Alright, cool. Spot has been depleted. Okay. Okay, we can rotate. Good. There you go. Alright, so let's continue fishing out the areas that we can do so. That's a shark. I don't think we can actually get that yet. Alright, cool. This one? Alright. Alright, another blue. That's cool. Another blue. Excellent. Okay. Trophy caught. Ooh, 29.3. Excellent. Good one. Do-do-do-do. Do. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to leave after sucking the place dry. And we're going to head back because it's getting darkish and raining. That's too bad we can't do those. But we might want to work on upgrading our equipment because it's now 4:35. Need 16 at this military time. Just basically subtract 12 if you're not used to it. Anytime it's above 12, it just means it's PM. Subtract 12 and add PM to the whole thing. Alright. Let's get that debt repaid, shall we? I had a special order come through a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal price. One gulf flounder and one gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. Alright, cool. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Ah. Hope the seagulls can get to your catch and blasted pests. Alright, this one's 12.23. Okay, we sell. Alright. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the debt's kind of... Alright, cool. Okay, so... Alright, so ship loan repayments, not much actually. Okay. So we can get the hydraulic rod, which will mechanically secure us to catching of significantly larger species, and it allows us to catch oceanic. But we could instead get the weighted line. Strengthened line can catch larger and deeper fish. 75 as opposed to 410. We can't buy it anyways. And the engine would allow us to increase our speed a bit. We're obviously not going to be synced well, but it's 100. This is 150, but let's go with the weighted line. Okay. Alright. So, refund. Okay. We need to... Can we not get this in? Alright. Use storage. Okay. If you were to take this, can we put it in here? We cannot. We don't have the right type of ship or something? Ah, but this will work. 3 hours to install. We really got nothing else to do right now. Let's do it. Alright. And while we're here, just sell the damn thing. I don't think we can actually use 2 of them, can we? Nope, we can't. So, we'll sell it right here. Okay, so now we have a better thing here. We're obviously not going to be able to afford anything else, and there's no repairs required, so that's where we start. We'll probably work towards a hydraulic rod, but for now, with the hydraulic rod, it's going to take up the big space right here when we get it. So we're going to have to match it with the simple skimmer or something else. We'll have to do more research as well, and oh my god, this is just going to keep going, isn't it? And we can't do this yet. Alright, so. Now that it's evening, let's sleep her off. Let's see what we're capable of doing with the new rod, shall we? The hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She drives some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible aspiration. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do us a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back to the path which leads to the light. Okay, cool. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Could you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Okay. Little Marrow to the east. Well, we've got a thing here. We can... a compass error. Alright, so cool. Let's just, pick it up. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dog worker will pay upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Check your compass and map if you get lost. Alright, so. Tab. Cabin. Map. Alright, so we want to go to... Well, they said east, so... This is where we want to be. Right? So it really shouldn't be an issue, I hope. So, yeah. Those Spires, Telebesson, Gale City. So I guess we head over here. Okay, so what we want to do... Rob pursuits. Start, deliver. 1 flounder, 1 eel. Which is to the east. Packers feel dense and damp. Something is seeping through. Okay, so let's just head to Little Marrow first. See how much they pay us. You know? Alright, let's go. Maybe we should invest in the engine first. I don't know. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passages past dangerous rocks and obscured habits. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. So we can actually park next to it if we want. Probably. Now, actually, we'll go do the quest first. Then we'll come back here and play. I just wanted to see which ones we can target on the way there and back. Also, we're going to find people here, aren't we? Okay, cool. Can't do Dredge yet. Alright, so good to know, good to know. Let's get the basics done first. And, of course, the engine later. Yeah, what's your delivery? Let's see here. Tears a small hole in the package and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels like he's shielding it from view. Great. Nice and fresh. Yes, you do nicely. I'm gonna pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I'll get it voices down. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. The Lovecraftian game. Never read the books, kids. Pulls out a purple book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers you over silver spectacles. Hello. He said, oh. No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, the old eyes ain't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Storage. Oh, we can actually bring storage over, too. It doesn't look like we've got anything that he wants. Alright. Oh, well. Guess not. And we have our storage mysteriously I just love that. Just, you know, somehow it teleports over. Obviously, Lovecraftian technology can be applied for practical purposes. Alright, let's get some actual fishing done. A new type of fish. Gulf flounder. Yum! I'll look it up when we're done here. Alright, another one. Cool. Alright then. Depleted. As per usual. Let's head directly back, I suppose. See if we can get this one on the way. Oh, no, can't do. I think those two are out, but what about you? Getting a little tight. 2 in the afternoon. No. I guess we'll try over here then. Yeah, we might have to, you know... Oh, tab. Hang on 1 second. Sustainable fishing. On shelf. Read to unlock. Read this collective book. Pass time to read. Ah. Okay. Alright, that's cool. It's also Encyclopedia, Glove Flounder, Pathetic Cowardly Bottom Chumps, a 4-cot. Oh well, Rod and Trawl. Alright, so in pursuits, call to order, Gulf Flounder. We have one. We have to hold it in inventory, though, until we have the eels. I don't think we can actually catch any more of those. Maybe we should read the sustainable thing, you know? let's go. Yes. I'll keep the order on ice till it's all ready to go. Huh. Okay, now, and also we'll just sell this stuff. Alright, come back when you have everything. Now it's a regular business, eh? Alright, cool. Some fish prefer deeper waters, while others like specific shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. Alright, cool. Alright, so more money. Alright, storage. Cargo. Alright, cool. Okay, we almost got the debts repaid. Alright, cool. Basic fishing pole for coastal. About 75. Smothered friend, that's the one we just sold. But the simple skimmer, what was it different than this? Shallow, operational 40% speed, operational 10% speed, catches shallow. Not sure why we need two, mind you, but we can do. Alright, so that's going to increase our speed a bit. Okay, cool, cool. And now we can go to sleep. Anything you want to say? What can I do for you? Alright. Alright, so we will just rest the day. Let's check the book for a second. Oops, tab. Gavin, 8%. Okay, so what happens is we're reading it as time passes. Got it. Alright, so probably should let our fish not deplete everything. Just thinking about that. Shallow, stock, medium. We'll stop when it gets low. How's that? See, we'll stop now. Alright, cool. Ooh, there's another golden light out there. Could be useful. Nope. Oh, oh, don't hit the rocks. Don't hit the rocks, okay? There's a slipstream here. Okay, August. Let's see. Alright, so messages. Alright, cool. Okay, so this one is the day after. I had a slight accident in the shallows of the back of Great Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but jostled around for a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He's been checking over the notes from the boat's renaming ceremony. He's paranoid to perform the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Alright, cool. Head over here. This one looks interesting. Ah, looks like, you know, somebody had an accident. I guess this is going to complete, like, the, Alright, so, one thing to check out. What's this? Ah, can't dredge it. Definitely gonna get a net. Can we? No? Alright, cool. I guess you have to go to the wreckage at some point. Okay, so let's check out some disturbed water here. We probably have to head out 11. Let's see if we can get some shallow water over here. At least dock up. We might be able to sleep here. You never know. Yeah, we're definitely too. The sounds do not sound normal. We're not going to go too far out there in their current status. Ooh, it's got eels. Oops. Yep, we're going to finish that eel thing now. But we're going to wait until it gets low, and then... Alright, cool. And then we're going to depart. We don't want it. Sustainable fishing, everyone. Never overfish your stocks. Just remember that. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air. Faint shapes dance on the surface, vanishing. Whereas, let's do it. Look, the cold stone does not respond to your touch. Okay, so we got to remember that. Curious what else we got here. Let's stop and be neighborly. Then we'll head to... No hitting rocks, people. Let's get the angle a little bit better here. Blackstone Isle, ruined mansion, workshop. Let's start with the workshop first. Workshop looks like it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Okay, cool. Door is locked. We gotta find some keys, people. We can, however, sleep here. No, we want to actually get back to the fishmonger. Yeah, let's just head back. Nope. Low stocks. Let's let her restock a bit. Don't worry. We'll get back. Gonna make sure we get by these things. Gives a brief respite, remember. Yep, that's actually worked. You look, turned off the red there. Now we get to come back. Ruined mansion. Surely no problem in a Lovecraftian story. Got any fish for that order? Yes. Leave what you have here. I'll keep the order on ice till it's all ready to go. Ah, 54. Fishmonger wraps with the fish and hands you some money. Excellent. Good, good. They should be pleased with this. Now, I've got another order here. The order's one's a little curious. I want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid this year. They only feed at night. And, well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Want new species? Check your encyclopedia. It could have the information you need. Thanks. So this. Alright, cool. We've got cash now. Let's check the encyclopedia. First, shipwright. What do we got? You know what? Let's do it. Okay, so we're kind of upgraded a bit here. So we're doing good. We'll need to do some serious research, though. Yeah, this will have to do for engine-wise. But let's check that encyclopedia, shall we? Cabin. Encyclopedia. Pursuits. Alright, arrow squid, black grouper. Encyclopedia. Not caught. What are we looking for? Gulf flounder. Oceanic. Abyssal. Which... yeah, a lot of this stuff is going to be interesting. But do we dare go out at night? Let's check a quick look. Actually, let's sleep this one off. Then we'll, no, let's do it. Let's see what we can find at night. Shall we? We actually got the larger, plant, so that'll help, at least. I'm gonna feed at night. We definitely need to get a bigger... aha! There we go. Aye, good. Excellent. Talk medium. Talk medium. Barbed eel. Excellent. Pursuit added. Really should probably be going now, but just want to check something. Pursuits. Showed the grotesque fish. Caught a strange-looking fish. Never seen like it in my years. It died as soon as pulled from the water, but the scales are pulsing a strange rhythm. I don't want to handle it anymore. I have headaches and ears are ringing slightly. Maybe the fishmonger at Greater Moral will know more. Oh, this is going to be fun. What do we got? Barbed eel under aberrations, isn't it? Caught shallow, brine broken with sharp angles and curves, lower teeth bent on revenge. Awesome. We should go now. And there's something glowing over there. We're going to suffer for this, aren't we? Wait, did the thing go out? That's great. The lighthouse towers above you. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, a vast column of stones shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, like purpose exhausted? My God, we're going into the purple prose. That has towers above. Okay, I think we really need to consider
going back now. We're honestly not in a good place. Cannot believe the broken ball broke. I really don't. Oh my god. No, we'll get a little sleep anyways. The fishmonger? What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fisherman. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, shuddering breath. Ah, now this is sort of specimen to liven my day up. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as he is feeling for something. He pushes aside one side of the stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief? Well, I've never seen that before in my days. I'll give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before long. I'll pay you well if you find more. Alright, cool. Okay. Not sure what we're going to do with it, but put it in storage. Alright, let's get this sold. Right, cool. That's pretty low right now. A man is looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in shadows. Ah, I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know where he extracted an artifact for it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle, head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Great Marrow. Okay, so let's do some sleepy, okay? You know what? Screw it, you can have my 91 cents. Of course, how much would you like to repay? Wait, what? All of it. Fantastic. Now, what else can I do for you? Do back to fishing. Okay, I gave him 91 cents. I don't think we've got enough for the shipwright. If you're wanting to get a bit more of your engines, take a look at this book on the house. Correct our engine operation. Okay, we've got another book. Speaking of which, what's our book status at here? Can't tell from here, apparently. Okay, yeah. The hydraulic rod is our next major thing. The problem being is that it's going to have to combine here, and I have to get that to here. That's not going to work. We'll have to get another... We'll have to get the simple skimmer plus this and put the other one into storage, because it will go into storage. I'm not selling the thing. Speaking of which, we don't need any repairs. It's supposed to do that every now and then, I'm guessing. Now, what's this one? A cloudy lens? We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Can we actually combine these? Oh. We're going to go out at night. Let's save up and we'll get the mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your effort, Greater Meadow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day. I fished for 3 days. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. I'm not sure choice was actually the word here. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. I don't have the voice for her yet. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for this project. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of things. How do I get those materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast, from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned to us upgrades will be stored, so don't worry about even half of what we need. Okay, so we need 2 rod spaces, requires wood, okay, net spaces, engine spaces, light spaces. We'll get there. New hull. Yeah, pricey, but we will get there. Ship hull. Okay, it's the fishmonger. I don't know how you do it every day. Those old bones wouldn't cut it in the high sea. Okay, so he doesn't have anything to say. He said soon, not immediately, though. Alright, let's go. Sustainable fishing. Ready complete. Check cabin for bonuses. Okay, 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching. Mention something about maintaining a healthy ecosystem for future generations. I can't imagine what that means. Okay, so is it low? Just want to check. Nope, it is probably... Yeah, what we're going to do. We're going to let these things restock. Alright, so, next things next. We'll grab one from here. We'll head over to... Alright, let's actually check that one out. And we're going to do a little night fishing, too, every now and then. Okay? Alright, can't do this one. Let's try this one, and that one over there. Yeah, I know we're kind of going round and around, but you never know. Might find something interesting. Oof. Been screwed over by this shit. Alright, I don't think we can even do that one, because it's deep water. But... better thought. Alright, so let's head over to this dock. I think this is where he wants us to be, because that'll unlock the workshop and the mansion, I'm thinking. Huh. Having a bad day for fishing. Well, there's... ooh, that was close. Alright, let's go his way. Plot me, baby. Plot me. Ah, the ruined mansion. You don't have a handkerchief with you. Oh, okay. You should probably bring it to the meeting. Got it. Okay. Oh my god, I left it in storage. My storage. Excellent. Thank you, interdimensional storage. I love you. The man is standing... well, that's not ominous whatsoever. Book of Eon? Irion? The book is standing in the doorway. He's watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I think I got this voice down. I am a collector of many things, arts and artifacts, treasures and truth, and the curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up in the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be a challenge. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that allow you to dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imaginings. You need not to care about your fishing career. I merely need a few hours of your vessels to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Good, we got dredging to do. Excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Look, dredge crane added inventory. The relics are for a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns or shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Alright, so let's get going. The workshop looks like it's been used in decades. Go inside. Alright, so it hasn't been unlocked yet. Alright, so let's, oops. Let's see if this... Let's first the fish, damn it. We'll get some fish on the way back, then we'll hit that wreck. Oh, wrong type. Apparently. Weather's kind of bad. Oh, dredge. Shapes in the deep. Ready? After... what? Okay. What is going on? Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to avoid gaps. Well, that's what's going on here. Worn gold ring. Okay, the spot has been depleted. That was problematic. Okay, so I think he wants a gold ring. Let's check under pursuits, shall we? Oops, wrong one. Cabin. Pursuits. Collector. Key. Marrows. Music box. Ring. I don't think that's the right one, but we can check. Twisted Strand. Devil's Spine. We're supposed to find the key in the Marrows, and I believe that's where we are right now. Yeah, we're in the Marrows. We're supposed to find a key. But should probably be heading back now. Ah, that was... ooh, right. Oh, right. Oh, that's not good. Wait, can we do this? Can we do it? No, the wrong type of thing. Alright, let's go. What the hell was that? One of those things I probably don't want to know. Yeah, okay. Everybody wants to talk to me. Right, got it. Sure. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? I eyes you with suspiciously. Here's a spot near the back of Great Merrow. The current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see a unnatural glow rising from the patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking, it's best you just move on. Do you hear any of these strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from the top of the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether I can trust my own eyes. He holds the lantern up so it shines brightly on your face. Are you really standing here in front of me? Or just another one of the fog's tricks? Okay. Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot of up here, you know. I saw the ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched our natural glow flicker through the windows. As you've got whatever you have planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Alright. Let's go talk to the builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring at the sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's difficult. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I just think I need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. Not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'll be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. So much to do. Okay, first things first. We didn't really catch that much today, but we can sell this. Not all schools of fish are the same. Some contain abnormal specimens. Sometimes you can tell just by looking from the surface. Okay, so. Can't sell it, but we can. Oh, the trinkets. We can go sell it to the guy in the other place. Interesting. Catchable fish types, dredge and shallow. We'll have to head over there anyways. We might as well sell that. We'll do it quick in the morning, and then I think we'll damage. Okay, get this repaired. Shipyard. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials at once. You can store whatever right here at the dry dock. Okay, good, good. Ooh, we don't have any of these yet. Okay, so I guess actually repair here. Your boat's looking a little banged up. I can repair it if you what you want. Yeah, let's repair. I gotta be more careful about that. Can't sell this here, but we can. No, we're not ready yet. Okay, so we'll just sleep the day. Mayor. Actually, we're gonna talk to the mayor. Shipwrecks. Shipwrecks. Unfortunately, there have been quite a few in the recent years. That has helped, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some days. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur on the side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Around the back, though, it's a little harder to get to. There are some wrecks towards the deeper patches. You'll want to avoid those areas. Now, what else can I do for you? Just checking why it was lit up like that. Okay, let's try the one's wider region. All for now. Well, I heard my counterpart in Little Merrow met an unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly. One day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline hurling people's belongings into the sea. After a while like that, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, a tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included, and those that do remember don't like to talk about him. Most unpleasant subject. Now, what else can I do for you? Okay. Curious. Blackstone Isle. I don't know a great deal. Technically, it falls under my jurisdiction of Little Merrow. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. They must have a special arrangement. Such a sale is quite uncommon. Very complicated paperwork involved, you see. I've not met the owner. I suspect they don't live around here. The island seems quite uninhabited. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Oh, good to know that new topics will happen. Still wants to think that I have wider region to talk about. Checking. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so tab. Cabin. Pursuits. Place to rest. 2 lumber, 1 scrap. So we're going to head over to the shipwreck next. Map. The 2 spots of importance. This one's probably going to be for... This one's going to be for the... creating the builder zone. And this one's going to be over here to do his stuff. Let's head to Little Merrow to the rack next. Then we'll... Because we're going to head to Little Merrow anyways. But let's... sleep today. Alright, cool. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer in your travels? She docked here a few days on your supplies. I suggested you take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Okay, so we've got some... Alright, let's head out. What do we get? Let's head to the... head first to the trader, then the shipwreck. see if this restocked. Because we should learn this game a bit more, shall we? Is it medium? Okay, so I think we can pull one a day safely from here. Yep. Without depleting it too badly. So there's that. That's a quick buck. Okay, so let's talk to the painter. Grieving father? Hello, is everything okay? Do you have any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see. My only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed in your vessel. Are you going to find a body? If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specifically engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. Is there a chance you can find it? I'll be in your debt. Anything else I can help you with? Any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot more, so I don't see much of what goes on. I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over again. Apparently he knows what to do in Lovecraftian. Bring you and listen, howling to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Probably not. Dockworker? How's the day treating you? You ever process shipments for Blackstone Isle? That old ruin. Doubt it. Let's see. Flicks through a large logbook. It appears to be a record of shipping manifests. Thought so. It doesn't even have a shipping address. As far as I know, nobody lives there. What else can I do for you? Do you know of any shipwrecks? I know there were a few around the eastern side of the island, mostly rotted away by now, sacked or dashed out by the waves. Poor souls keep hitting rocks in the fogs, I guess. There's a blind spot back there. The lighthouse can't be seen. People get turned around. What else can I do for you? Strange occurrences? I've heard a tale in the tavern some years ago. Sounded pretty strange to me. Supposedly some 20-odd years ago, a fisherman from these parts hauled up an old sealed casket from the seafloor, put it back. They pried it open and took what was inside for themselves. That very night, the fog rolled in for the first time and has cloaked the seas every night since. What was in the cursed casket, no one knows. All the crew laid eyes and the contents went mad or worse. The casket and crew have since disappeared without a trace, but the fog remains. Crazy stuff, ain't it? What else can I do for you? What's it like working the docks? Changeable as the weather, Most days it's pretty quiet. Days not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to have that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out there on the seas every day. What else can I do you for? Alright, so, trader. Haven't found anything special lately. So. Okay, so I guess that's that. Let me check the painter. The fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to, experiment with some decorations. Yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? Runes. I can text flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already you might like. If you find any other in your travels, bring them back to me and I'll rig them up for you. Of course, I can add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. Rick, can I help find more pigments? He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most vibrant colorations. My knees aren't suited to climbing over rocks and clashing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature, he clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, pulling a large pestle and mortar. It's basically an old type of way of grinding down ingredients. With the right binding agents, we can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But as for now, what can I help you with? Silver fag, change flag, adjust bunting. What do you do here? I can attach flags and bunting as some style to your boat. Alright. What would this do? Silver flag. You don't seem to have any new flags, so you come back when you find some. You try something north of the Marrows I can help you with today. Which area do you want to paint? Hull? What color do you want it? Sharpment. I don't have the right pigment to make that color. You'll have to bring me these crabs. Alright then. You know what we're doing next. Different color, perhaps? Right. Blue depths. Alright, now let me prepare my brushes. Much better. That color looks good. What areas you want to paint? We're good. What can I help you with today? Leave. Alright, so yeah, let's go check out the, Didn't realize it would be taking that much time, mind you. Whoa. I get too eager there. Something we can deal with here? Ah, low. We're not gonna... No, don't do the low ones. Let him recover. We're learning. Slowly but surely. Ooh, Dredge. Okay. Lumber. Excellent. Okay, start dredging. Alright, more lumber. Alright. Not sure those were stock, mind you. Let's head to the shipwreck. Try not to get wrecked ourselves a bit, okay? Okay. We may have to stop at the... We can always stop at this dock in order to do so. We just lose the money, unfortunately. For the fish, it won't be as fresh. We'll risk it. Alright, cool. Alright. Old iron chain. Junk to the untrained eye with good metal here, someone might pay for it. Alright, so get over here. Capes in the deep. Ah. Oh my god. There's the bronze buckle. Okay. Probably leave now. Can't believe I screwed that one up. Metal scraps, great. Okay. Do it again. More metal scraps. Okay, so... Right. Okay. Can we actually... Let's check something. How much more can we actually fit here? Good question. Probably... We could rotate... No, those are 3. Yeah, we should probably be heading back anyways. Don't become a shipwreck ourselves. Yeah, panic's a bit high. We might want to... Oh boy. Those just kind of appeared out of nowhere, didn't they? Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna pop over here. Might lose some money for the, Yeah. I'm thinking. We take a nap here. I don't think the trader's got anything we want here. We can sell this, which is good. Excellent. We're not selling the bronze buckle, obviously. Or however, we're going to talk to the grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? About that belt buckle. Give the belt buckle to the old man? Yes. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Perhaps take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. What is it? Research part. All right. Cool. Anything else I can help you with? No, we're good now. Do some research. All right, what are we unlocking this time? Ooh, we don't have enough, unfortunately. The flexible fishing pole. Coastal shallow. More flexible. And also, will be one of that. Okay, we'll get there. Engines. Improved outboard engine. We could do that. I think we're okay for the moment with our crazy one. I want the flexible fishing pole first, because that will allow us to get the hydraulic. Although, it's going to be a while for me to afford the hydraulic. What the hell is our money at the moment? Okay, so, take a nap. Okay, so we're doing a little better. We'll undock. We'll head. Yeah, we're kind of panicky still, aren't we? Okay, let's start, you know, checking out places a bit. Looks like something's popping up again. No, alright. Stay from us at the moment. Alright then, let's just do the fish we got here. Now, what can we do? Remember, you have to have all the materials in. Now, we could. Broad spaces. Don't have enough for that. Oh, wait, what? So in order to do the net spaces, for example, we need to have 2 lumber. Why does it not say we have the lumber? Or do we have to put it in storage first? Research part. Metal. Okay. Now we'll try over here, the dry dock. Ah, no. We have metal. Okay, show details. Oh, we have to manually transfer it. Engine spaces, light spaces, net spaces. Modifies 4 spaces to also hold nets. We'll need nets eventually. But what we need to do is go into storage. Pull it out. I mean, we've got... I gotta say this, but we've got the... Alright, checking our thing here. Under pursuits. Yeah. 2 lumber, 1 scrap, that's a little too much. Yeah. Steel Point, Islands to North. We should probably... We also need some new fishing spots since we'd overfished here. Hopefully they'll recover in time. Can't say they will. Maybe, hey, we learn these games one thing at a time. And yeah, I really should... Before I finish for the time... Alright, so yeah. Probably wasn't fully fresh. Okay. Larger fish, so they have more mouths, so I can pay more for them. Okay, so... I'm thinking right now this is about a good place to stop. So, hey, this is the first game. You wanted me to keep going into the gently Lovecraftian fishing simulator that is Dredge. Let us upgrade our boat, find deeper and darker secrets, and of course, probably go mad in the process. Like any good fishing simulator. Anyways, this is Fantastic Worlds. Like I said, when we get to the voting portion, if this is the one you want, remember it, because we're going to be going to another 4 in the next couple of weeks, and we only can pick 1, so pick wisely. So, in any case, like, subscribe as usual, and I will see you next time. Bye.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of content and data.